Hey, what up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Mike.
And Tyler, and the CIF playoff football video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company.
We are at the Vet on a foggy night, an epic scene as Long Beach Poly prepares to open up the playoffs in Division 4. They're fired up, though. They're ready to come out and make a statement about whether or not they belong in Division 4, and they're hosting Trabuco Hills.
Yeah, and they're ready to make a statement, Mike. Drew Barrett is the guy for the Stangs, but he's going to meet a monster on the first play of the game. Jalen Johnson, not a kind host here at Vets.
Polly says, oh, you got a power back? We got one of those too. Devin Samples, the junior, getting loose in the backfield and rumbling downfield. Just a punishing runner in this game. The offensive line clearing some huge holes for him. 6 carries for 63 yards to power Polly down the field on their first drive of the game, and he gets to cash it in too as the Jackrabbits go up 7-0 early.
You know, the streets are telling us Drizzy's been spending some time in Long Beach. That's a 6-6-6-6 drive right there. 6 carries for 6, and it leads to 6. That's what you like to see.
Huge missed opportunity here for Trabuco as the quarterback, William Barnes, can't hook up with Barrett. The ball goes back to the Jackrabbits, and they would take advantage. They scored a touchdown on every possession in this game except the last one. 4th down, they go to the screen game, and it's a hefty heaping of samples at this point. Pretty obvious how the Jackrabbits wanted to run that offense, but Shea Kuykendall finding Jason Robinson, and the USC commit stops with the air brakes and takes it in to put Polly up 14-0.
Man, I am really loving watching that kid play wide receiver. He is just getting better and better every week, and the numbers just keep coming. And Kuykendall's going to find him. He knows where that bread is buttered.
The connection between those two has been getting stronger every week. Trabuco would answer as Barnes is going to find Cody Davis down the right sideline, catches the corner looking in the backfield. This 75-yard score. At this point in the game, Trabuco only had 6 yards. They get a 75-yard score to cut the lead in half.
Kuykendall getting his playmakers involved. He's going to find Nick Kelly, who scampers around for a nice gain. There will be more Nick Kelly later. Then it's Robinson with another catch. I mean, just impossible guy to cover.
Absolutely, and Samples is going to scoot in to make it 21-7. Really great balanced play calling from Polly, mixing up the runs and passes. So we haven't really seen that a lot from them. They've sort of more worked on one at a time in the Moore League schedule. So nice to see what that playbook looks like when it's humming. Then ball on the ground, and Malik Brown dives straight onto it, looking like Dennis Rodman going for a rebound. The way he goes flying in there to get that ball and give it back to the Jackrabbits.
Yeah, it's bad Malik Brown, and then back to the offense. You know they're going to score it. Shea's going to tell Robinson, hey, run to Mike. I'm going to throw it to you. He's going to get a great shot of it, and it's going to be great play design into the red zone. Then it's Nick Kelly. He will scoot on into the end zone, looking nice in the Kelly greens as Polly takes a 28-7 lead.
Jackrabbits going untouched into the end zone a lot, which is what you want to see. And then in the second half, Woamoe introduces himself. That is a heavy guy to fall on top of you right there. Barnes trying to keep his team in it. He will cut the lead to 2 scores on this run as he makes it 28-13 diving in.
But the Jackrabbits would have the answer. Hey, it's called a trap for a reason. Wowo pulling no punches. Look out when he is on the move.
Then Samples takes it in again, and it's 35-13 Polly at halftime. 5 touchdowns in the first half. Everything working on offense, whether they were running it or throwing it. This was the statement they were looking to make on that side of the ball. We go to the second half. Shea looks off the safety and then selects a fine Bordeaux. Tyson open over the middle, and sometimes, Tyler, it's a 2-bottle kind of night. He goes right back to it, Bordeaux over the middle again.
Yeah, it's a sommelier with a limited expertise as it's back-to-back Bordeaux's. But then Samples in for his 4th score. It's like a wine tasting. It's the Gettysburg Address with the 4-score night for Samples. 25 carries, 183 yards. Have a day, young fella.
Yeah, that doesn't hurt. They're keeping the ball boys busy retrieving all those Dylan Michelle extra points. He's been automatic throughout this season so far. Defense still playing hard, still coming up with plays. This was a 4th and short. They come up with the stop. You can see these guys, they're hungry. They know they gave up 2 touchdowns already. They want to show that they're not going to let their foot off the gas pedal. They give it back to the offense where Kuykendall is going to hit Bordeaux, and then he's faster than the defense for an 80-yard touchdown that's going to put Polly up 49-13.
Yeah, he uncorks one there, Mike. 6 catches, 149 yards, and that touchdown, a big night for Bordeaux. Still waiting on that offer, ladies and gentlemen.
The senior, as you see, head coach Stephen Barbie telling the offensive coordinator Renee Medina, good job. Then the Stanks trying anything, but this Statue of Liberty is going down like it's a Michael Bay movie. Dylan Williams all over it. And then they catch me looking on the fake, but it's going to Nick Kelly, who is so elusive. Look at him weaving his way through the defenders. And Kuykendall is going to hit Jason Robinson on the stop route. He's going to finish with 6 catches for 117 yards and 2 scores. Kuykendall 18 of 22 for 331 yards and 4 touchdowns. Jackrabbits win it 56-28.
Yeah, not used to seeing big scores like that, this many points go up, but Poly will take the win. They felt good. It was a comfortable win. They travel to Upland for the quarterfinals next week. Now let's listen to D-Jack, the great Poly alum.
I don't know how many of y'all know, but I take this shit personal. I'm out here. Shit, I'm trying to figure out what team I'm going to next, but guess what? I'm right here. You know why? This shit right here, this shit in my heart. Take this shit personal, man. Y'all in Division 4, right? Yes, sir. Hey, Poly, I don't give a fuck who win no division. Any other division, all we want to do is win.
Yes, sir.
At the end of the season, we want to bring that motherfucking championship home. Y'all got me?
Yes, sir.
Y'all take this shit personal. Feel like y'all got disrespected. But at the end of the day, it don't matter because y'all going to bring that motherfucking championship home, right?
Yes, sir.
Hey, work hard. Y'all work.
Love to hear all of that. Salute to him for coming out. And we'd like to thank all of our sponsors, including Ocean Law Center. We will be on the road to Upland next week, as well as covering all of the Long Beach football playoff teams who had a great opening week. For all that coverage, stay right here at the 562.